Yo, what's up, YouTube? I got a question from a younger black female, and she wanted some advice on what I feel she should do to help her not become one of the blind, so to speak. And when I say blind, I'm referring to the professional black women who understand the reality but choose not to adapt. Okay, it's like saying that a fire is coming down your block and you choose not to react to the situation, and you close your eyes and hope that the fire skips your house. Okay, that's what I mean by blind. So it's about the women out there who know their reality in terms of finding a suitable mate, but they decide not to act. And she didn't want to be part of that group, so she wants to know what I feel like she should do. And honestly, the only thing that you can do is be solitary, be singular, be an individual. Walk to the beat of your own drum. And I say that simply because as men, that's what we're doing. We come together on YouTube, and we have a lot in common, but we're different. We're into so many different things, man. We just like to do different things for a career, and it's just for fun. So because of that, we're solitary. It is what it is. So many black people are trapped in a box that literally, if you make it outside of the box, it really means to be isolated and to do your own thing. Okay, and it may suck at first, but after a while, I mean, you embrace it because you have no other choice. Right? I'd rather do my own thing than try to link up with a group. I don't care if they're part of my frat. I don't care if they're, even my relatives. Right? I'd rather do my own thing than be part of a group and kind of give up my likes and interests, and even live a life that may be in my eyes sinful. So of course, who wouldn't like to fellowship with other like-minded people? But if they're not there, right, that's not going to stop me. So we're already doing our own thing. So if you're a black woman, okay, and you adopt that principle of kind of doing your own thing, whatever interests you, it's a win-win. Why? Well, you take away the whole idea of, the disparity. Like I said before, once we're in a real world, okay, the real actual world, our numbers aren't large enough for me to go out, or at least in Southern California, they're not large enough for me just to go out and I'm seeing groups of single black women everywhere. I'm only going to see it if you create it. So oftentimes the women create these disparities. You guys create it by clumping up together, because just in the natural form we would be spread out. Most professional blacks complain about not being around other black people to begin with, let alone people to choose to date and marry. So oftentimes, like I said, you guys create the disparity. So when you travel, in a more solitary type of state, you are preventing that clumping. Okay, so you are removing this whole visible disparity. And what you are also doing is you are taking away our leverage. Okay, like I said before, a lot of men aren't going to approach you if it's clearly obvious that there are more of you guys and less of us. It's leverage, right? As mammals and as humans, I think it's pretty much ingrained in us not to give up leverage if we have it, and we're not. I don't. But if you are traveling solitary and you're going out, right? Maybe you're going to Starbucks by yourself, or you're going to maybe a restaurant or a museum, and it's anywhere people go. I don't know. By yourself, what you are doing is you're taking away leverage, because if you come in contact with another black dude who's also solitary, okay, at that point in time and at that location, there is no leverage. There is no disparity. There is no, hey, there's more of you and less of us, so you got to come get at me. It's a mutual understanding that this is a one-on-one type of situation, okay, which helps you. because now now you are an individual and you are not part of the group. Okay, you are not just another single black woman looking for a dude. You are an individual who has their own mind, who has their own free will. And like I said before, the chances are that black dude doesn't come in contact with too many women like that. He's probably used to coming into contact with black women in large groups. So just the fact that you're by yourself is more so like, man, let me go approach her. Okay? So you may even have the leverage, to be real with you. The more I think about it, you may have the leverage because as men, we're so used to you guys being in large groups. So, in my opinion, it helps. I'm not saying do away with your friends and all this other stuff, but just don't be afraid to have a part of your life be dedicated to just being you. Just do you. Get out and explore the world on your own. Okay? Go to where you want to go. You don't have to be on anybody else's time frame. And you will meet other people who are doing the same thing. So hopefully, that helps you. And it helps other people who are listening in. So you guys take it easy. God bless.